So YouTube family, I told you the media is in on it. The conglomerate industry of sports media are paid to protect the shield of the NFL. The media darlings, your favorite ones, they're all in cahoots with what goes on. And some of them don't even have knowledge of it other than they get hired by these ESPNs, Fox Sports, they get hired by CBS, NBC, and what they're told is to do your job. So you think these people are speaking independently, even the journalists or the road journalists who go there, you know, the beat writers or whatever who go to these locker rooms, and you're thinking, wow, man, this is great journalism, man. These guys are really on it. But what you don't know is they're told and forced to act certain things, or this is what you have to focus on, or they'll lose their jobs. No ifs and buts about it. Go ahead and smash that like button and hit that notification bell. I got to let you guys listen to Shedeur break down what's going down, because Shedeur finally responded, but the journalist kind of tried to put him in a trap. She's asking this guy about how he feels about will he make the roster or not. And my only thing is, bro, like, why is this journalist in Shedeur's face with this question? You got a lot of key players you could have asked that towards who are lesser names than Shedeur, meaning that wouldn't the effect of asking those players hit more? But you know what you were doing asking Shedeur that, because you know what you've seen, the whole plan of let's make him look horrible during this last preseason game, and here comes a reporter swooping in. Why not ask Shedeur, how did you feel about the playbook during this last run? I'm gonna get into that, but I want you to listen to Shedeur first, and then we're gonna play the intro and we'll start the show the right way. Let's go.
Couple days, 3 days until roster cutdowns. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you belong here on this team?
Obviously, I think overall as a player, I feel like I put in the work. I feel like everything I do, you know, I try to do it to my best, and that's all I ask for. So I feel like everybody feels like, you know, they should be on the team. You know, and if you ask anybody on the team, would they feel like they belong, you know, in their own eyes. So I feel like I do, but I'm my own player. You know, I think about myself in a high regard.
Couple days, 3 days until.
Man, give me my goddamn theme song. I'm about to go in.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's best I put my...
So y'all don't know what Shedeur is trying to say? He's livid, bro. He just went through a situation where he literally seen his coach try to get him out of here, tried to unalive him, try to ruin his career, try to get his bones broken. You don't believe me? Listen once again before I go in, and go ahead and smash that like button. I'm not your favorite YouTuber. That's my new thing. I'm not your favorite YouTuber. I don't get recommended. So unsubscribe and subscribe again so YouTube could be forced to give you the notification. You got people in my house who subscribe to my channel, and when a video get uploaded, guess what? They get no notification. And guess what YouTube likes to say? Well, you got to do better videos. You got to shut the hell up with that crap. We don't believe y'all. Y'all sabotage people. And if I don't look like a Step and Fetch and Kai Sinet, I Show Speed, or the Mayo community darlings, you don't promote our videos. We know this already. I ain't trying to sue or nothing. We just speaking facts. So I'm going to tell my people, let's prove to this YouTube conglomerate that grassrooted is always better. So unsubscribe and subscribe again and hit that goddamn notification bell. And I'm wearing orange today throughout the whole day of making these videos. I might wear orange all week. God damn it, I'm supporting the Cleveland community. We all need to support the Cleveland community because they're doing the same thing to our community football teams. It's not about the football teams. I love the people. The people go to work every day. They got a hard time. They got to go through trials and tribulations. So when we watch sports, we're not trying to conform ourselves to the entertainment aspect of it. You just want to root for something. You want to be part of a team that brings the community together. So when you have an NFL team, it's not us being part of the court jester show, the minstrel show. It's really about community building, so we thought. But then the secrets come out. The X's and O's don't matter no more. The wins and losses don't matter no more. So you start seeing the NFL cartel for what it really is. Like, oh, this is just a money laundering scheme. That's the whole thing of all these sports conglomerate, whether it's the NFL, NBA, MLB. You seen the whole thing with Shohei Shatani when he had the gambling situation and they tried to blame his interpreter. They really are talking to grown American citizens and telling us his interpreter was the one who took his money from his bank account and went to go play and gamble. Notice they buried that story. Notice they don't even talk about it because that's an international crisis. They don't want to stop their international money laundering situation. So you need Shohei Shatani to look like the greatest guy ever, but we know he was gambling illegally. Meanwhile, the brothers get banned for life in the NBA. Go ask Porter and the Porter family and all these, the Beasley, I could keep going. Go ask the NFL about Calvin Ridley when he just gambled with a few friends. It's not like he did anything to sabotage his team, but didn't you get rid of him for damn near 2 years? But certain people you're selective with, it's all a cartel at the end of the day. Now listen to Shedeur one more time so I can break this down.
A couple days, 3 days until roster cutdowns. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you belong here on this team?
Obviously, I think overall as a player, I feel like I put in the work. I feel like everything I do, I try to do it to my best, and that's all I ask for. So I feel like everybody feels like, they should be on the team, and if you ask anybody on the team, would they feel like they belong, in their own eyes. So I feel like I do, but I'm my own player, I think about myself in a high regard.
A couple days, 3 days until roster cutdowns. How do you feel?
Bro, Shador is telling you guys right there, look, man, they don't rock with me. The team doesn't like me, but I'm trying to do the best of what I can do to the utmost best of my abilities, meaning it's not in my hands. I feel I am good for this team. I feel that I can change this team. I need to be on this team, but it's out of my hands. Notice the whole time, Shedeur, we want him to say something, but he's in a position where he's stuck. If he talks about the level of incompetency with the Cleveland Browns, then the narrative is he's hard to coach. He's hard to deal with. He's not a good teammate. So he's stuck, just like his father is stuck in that position. I showed you guys the videos of Roger Goodell shaking Deion Sanders' hand during them Jackson State days prior to Deion going to Colorado. And you can see that even Roger Goodell got this hit against the Sanders because his adopted nephew didn't get the love that he thought. So he thought, because everybody have a level of nepotism, but it only matters if it's Bronny James, right? Everybody's been dealing with nepotism since the beginning and creation of this country. But all of a sudden, it's a problem with LeBron using his pull and cachet to help his kids out. But the Mannings can do it. The Jimmy Haslam family can do it. Kevin Stefanski can deal with this level of nepotism and get Coach of the Year 2 times. But I dare if Shedeur comes from a great Sanders family, great melanated family, it doesn't count anymore. Now that gets put on the back burner, and we have to ask a salacious question as a journalist and ask this young man, well, what do you feel about if you're on the roster or not, or whatever she said? But that's pretty much what she's saying. Hey, my guy, let's translate what she's saying. Hey, my guy, are you going to be cut? Or are you going to make the team? And how you feel about it? That's in a nutshell of what she's saying. Who asked this right after he leaves the game? There were so many other things she could have asked as a proper journalist, but I keep exposing these journalists. Mary Kay just got a Hall of Fame of the Year for journalism, and she didn't do anything credible to get this. All she did was be a tweaker for the Cleveland Browns for however years it was, and they gave her the Hall of Fame credential. So you're basically telling us you don't have to be a professional, you don't have to have talent, you don't have to have credible work ethic. You just got to sleep with whoever is in charge, get on your knees and proceed to spit or swallow, for thy heart is hollow, and boom, she's Hall of Fame credential worthy now. You guys should be bothered by that. And that's what I'm talking about. When I was a kid growing up, I wanted to be an aerospace engineer. We're not going to get into the whole space thing and NASA because this is YouTube. But when you learn certain secrets and what's really going on and who are these people who are behind the scenes with NASA and all that, it corrupts your dream and it disrupts your dream. You no longer want to be that anymore. And it really does hurt because you believed in this system. You believed in a fair chance. Even with everything we've been through, the exploitation of our people, the hardship that we have to go through, you shut up and you just put your head up, chest out, chin up, and you just go to work. You go do your thing. But it does destroy that once upon a time ago motivation you had when you know what this system really is. So now switch that from an aerospace engineer into a football player. You've been playing this game all your life. You've been told to do things the right way. Shut up. Don't cry about it. Be a man about it, right? That's the main words you hear for guys who play football. Be a man about it. Even my daughter plays flag football. Shout out to those beautiful females who play flag football and don't get their just due. But we tell our daughters to be quiet and go in there digging deep. But can you really tell your kids to dig in deep anymore? Look at Pop Warner football. Them coaches show you what the game is really about. They got favoritisms. They got their favorites. So they don't really coach for real. And Pop Warner, they used to coach football, but in the last 15 years, they don't coach. They want players who are already Hall of Famers as 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds. So they don't have to coach up a kid. All they want is the players already knowing what they're doing so they can just throw you in there. So in reality, the coach isn't even winning the games anymore. The players are winning the game. The coach ain't even really coaching. He's just screaming because he doesn't want to coach anymore. That's what pretty much the NFL is. You got your favoritism. It's not about the wins or losses because we're paid handsomely well. So what is the level of contrition of motivation so I can go out there and work hard? Because when I know no matter how hard I work, it's not going to be celebrated. It's not going to be appreciated. And I'm not going to get elevated in a position that deserving of me that I worked for. Not that you're handing me some charity. I earned this. I worked for it, but it doesn't matter anymore. It's on who they select based on whatever political interest that exists out there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done. I'm DJ Bless One, the best one for a reason. I put my heart into this, man. Just like Ed Reed said during those glorious Miami Hurricanes day, they were beating, I forgot what opponent, by like 30 points. And Ed Reed went in that locker room and he said, I'm hurt, dog. Don't ask me if I'm not if I'm hurt. I'm hurt, dog. Man, let's get in there like that. I'm hurt, bro. Don't ask me if I'm okay. You're emotional, Blessed One. Why wouldn't I be emotional? And with that being said, I'm done with y'all, man. Smoke Hip Hop Live, but forget that. That nigga I smoke. Come down over here and come rock with my man and let it be good, man. Yeah. Salute. Yes, sir. Myself a YouTuber because I'm actually in the community and we get uncomfortable. So when dudes like you and kings like you saluting me, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. You beautiful family. Nah, you, because Nick, let me cut this off. Man, what's good, YouTube family, man?
You already have, outtake, your frequency, man. You have good energy, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you inspire me a lot. You don't even realize it, man. But it's good to see somebody on YouTube in real life. You're a real person, man.
One man side
so one thing, I understand your motivation and your appreciation to the youth. Good.
Yeah, I was all right.
Did the field, man. Did the field, man. Top field, man. Hey.
Smoke Hip Hop Live, but
I've been broke so many times.